Okay, this will be another short one because even though it's not freezing outside, it's freaking cold. All right, so I'll get right down to it. Poor Baloo. Baloo broke a nail. Poor little guy. It hurts sometimes for him, especially if one of the dogs steps on him. I don't know what to do about it though. It's one of those things where I could work on it, but I'm also afraid to work on it because it looks like it's painful. So, yes, no kisses, no kisses, hugs, 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 no kisses. All right, let me get this started here. While I get some kisses from Baloo. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm having some coffee. A day started. Mm. Yes, it's a balmy 40 degrees out here. Nice day today, right, Baloo? Yes, yes. Hugs, no kisses, no kisses. There you go. Yes, that's much better. Oh, he's a lump. Oh gosh, he's a lump. Oh, go ahead. Big Catalina leopard hound. Mm. Okay, so I was going to talk about adoption at my work of AI. We're mostly a Microsoft house. Uh, we have some non-Microsoft stuff at our work, but most of it's Microsoft. So we use Copilot and both Visual Studio and VS Code. So um, there was a lot of apprehension when it first was introduced. So, but I was one of the ones that they let me use it early on. I was one of the test people to go and check it out. But now it's getting adopted by more people. And the two things that people like about it the most right now is higher level people that usually have to do architecture and integration, meetings and stuff like that, and functionality. They love the fact that when they do that and then they go down to code, there's this little spin up of coding that has to happen for them. And they're seeing with the AI that that spin rate is much easier to get started with because the AI will actually start to suggest a lot of things. And we had IntelliSense, which was it's been part of a lot of the integrated development environments for quite some time. And it would try and finish a sentence for you. But the AI seems to be able to do more than that. It actually can create functions, and it does a better job at those one-liners as well. As long as you put in some good comments and the functionality of your code looks correct, it'll take pretty good guesses about what to do next. So also, when errors happen, the AI has been really good with helping it. So um, I don't know how to say this exactly, so I'm going to be rambling a little bit here. But you get something and it fails. Well, you wrote it the way you thought it should work. So now you can have this, the co-pilot will come and say, hey, you want me to look at that? And it'll look at that and sometimes make suggestions. They won't always work, but they're usually something you didn't think about. And it gets your brain thinking about it. And sometimes they do. We had one of the guys that was doing a pull of two databases. You need to integrate two databases into a third database. And there was an error when they did the pull. And on that error, he said, hey, let me see what Copilot says. And it did a suggestion about how to do some filtering on the data types. And he looked at it, he's like, that would work. How would it, and it actually told him, showed him how it would do it. And it was very useful to him. So right now, even though there's people apprehensive about AI taking away coder jobs, there are specific areas that coders really don't like. The spin up and getting caught off guard, and AI helps quite a bit with that. The other thing that I've seen, and I may have mentioned this before, was sometimes you're told use this code and you don't even have the person that wrote the code there. AI is really good at reviewing the code for you and writing out the meaning of how it's supposed to operate, even if it's poorly commented or no comments at all. I've had codes that had no comments. It still was able to determine very closely what the structure was and how it could be used. So I'm already getting cold. I already feel my fingers getting hurting a little bit. So I'm just going to end on that. But that kind of adoption and those early things have been very useful with the AI. We haven't had any real problems with the AI because we've been going at it fairly slowly and with good review cycles. So I don't have any negatives to actually talk about when it comes to work. So there you go. That's all I have. And like I said, I'm getting a little ouchy on my hands. So I'm going to go ahead and close with that. Let me take my glove off. Talk to you later.